Sagittarius Risings, November 2021 is a month of going within to work on mental health and sort shit out. It is a very actively private month with a lot underneath the surface before next month ramps shit out into the open. If you're excited to dive into this November for your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi there, I'm Maren. If we have not met yet, very nice to meet you in the most likely the final rising sign forecast I will ever be filming in this room. I mean, technically it's my apartment, but I'll be subletting it, and as far as I know, I'll be fucking across the world. So kind of a moment here in the room that I've done all these in for the past 2.5 years. So I am a Western astrologer. I use Hellenistic Greek astrology techniques mainly. I use whole sign houses and the tropical zodiacs. That's how I'm getting to where we're going today. We start the month on the 4th with a Scorpio New Moon in your 12th house. A new beginning around mental health, coping mechanisms, afflictions, addictions, spiritual practices, things that you keep hidden from the world either for sake of shame or just privacy. There's a new beginning around those. It looks very intense and provocative. So it could be a new spiritual practice, could be, I don't want to say like a relapse, but you're like, I'm getting back into this, like maybe it's not the best thing, or it could be, I'm getting out of this because it is not the best thing. So either way. On the 4th to the 5th, the sun in your 12th house is opposite Uranus in your 6th house. All this 12th house transit that's like going on this month with the Sun, Mercury, Mars is a ton of focus on bettering yourself and getting to the bottom of your mental health. Opposite Uranus in the 6th is being troubled by all over the place physical health or coworker dynamics that are making it difficult to focus on the internal part. On the 9th, there's a Mercury-Mars conjunction in your 12th house. Sharp words that maybe like Mercury's communication, Mars is sharp, aggressive shit, and in the 12th house is private, it is hidden, it is maybe your self-talk gets really aggressive and you're like, I'm done this day. Could also be you overhear something that ends up being a stab in the back. On the 9th to the 12th, Mars in your 12th house will be squaring Saturn in your 3rd house. This is the major storyline where Mars in your 12th is trying to get to the bottom of your mental health focus for this month, and Saturn in your 3rd house is like, whoa, 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 we cannot create that much. Whoa, 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 on a day-to-day basis, you need to stay structured. However, from the 15th to the 16th, the sun in your 12th house that focus on the internal is squaring Jupiter in your 3rd house, opening up opportunity that comes from focusing on your spiritual practices or mental health that involves day-to-day basis. So it's kind of like you got to take it slow, but trust that your intuition and the inner work will give you the content or the inspiration for day-to-day life that you need. On the 16th to the 18th, Mars will be opposite Uranus in your Taurus, like 6th house, this is like the doozy of the month, which is like going after all you can, being like aggressively courageous with your mental health. And your 6th house of either physical health issues or coworkers or pets is like, watch this bitch, like all these wild cards. So just watch out for, you're doing your best and the universe is throwing you fucking wild cards for shit you have to deal with as well. On the 18th to 19th, Venus in your 2nd house in Capricorn will be trining Uranus in your Taurus 6th house. So you're making more money, your income looks good this month, and it is helping you get on top of these physical health issues or deal with the unpredictable events in your workplace. On the 19th, there's a full moon in your 6th house. This Taurus full moon is an ending, a culmination, a completion to a chapter that deals with the 6th house of day-to-day shit you gotta deal with, health and coworkers, and pets if that applies. On the 27th, there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi. The Sun and Mercury will be conjunct in your 1st house of self, a download of communication that you want to put out into the world involving your identity, yourself, who you are. The 27th is a great day to release something involving you if you do need to. Now on the 28th to 30th, Mars in your 12th house will be trining Neptune in your 4th house. A beautiful end to the month involving your mental health, allowing for clarity or a state of solving things at home and family. So home and family life is aided by your mental health. If you have any thoughts, predictions, or comments you would like to leave below, feel free to. I love hearing from you, and yeah, let's move on to the tarot now. Now, tarot card for Sagittarius Risings is the Empress, which is beautiful because the Empress is like fertility and motherly energy. Camera died, but I was saying that the Empress is our ability to create beauty into the world and create creativity in a sense, and so having that shows fertile creative potential to start anew this month. And I think that that's really the important tone, is a purging, a clean out of past mental health bullshit and starting anew as you go full steam ahead for next month. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe. Helps out in the algorithm nowadays, which is weird, and sometimes on my side and sometimes not. So all the help we can get, I will sit here reminding you. Some people say smash the like button. That sounds a little aggressive for me. Say feel free to tap. Whatever. I'll see you next month wherever I am, so take care.